You wanna know why, how I acquire my faith, how I did the un unthinkable and still believe in God. My mom family is Jehovah Testimonies. I still today cannot comprehend what they are saying, what are their beliefs. My father family came from the countryside of my city, a city so far, but he was blessed because of the hardships and his studies that made it to him possible with a public concourse that everyone in this country has access to participate. He studied so much, like 5 years, to give this life, to give this roof, and I'm truly blessed, not by his beliefs, because all his family was Catholic, not by the beliefs of my mom, because they were a Jehovah Witness. And I know every path leads to the way of the Father. You wanna know why I lose my faith when I was 4 years old? Because I supposed that God was not listening to me. He abandoned me because I grew up in an abusive household where I was neglected. I did some like this. I started to smoke with 14 years old, and I despise this shit still today. You wanna know why my faith's so unbreakable now? Let me tell you something about the commentaries that people have about asylums, rehabs, mental institutes. When I was in my first rehab admission, I went to a little chapel in the outskirts of the clinic, and I will go there almost every day because I feel the solace, I feel the silence, I feel peace. And when you enter the chapel that was reformed by a friend of mine, good gracious, and God bless him, maybe because he don't believe, but we are friends because I not trying to impose him nothing, and he was not trying to impose me nothing. We came to this friendship by helping each other. He reformed the chapel alone, paintings, sculptures, even if he was an atheist. And every time I enter this chapel, I feel the solace. And there was one day when I didn't have anyone to go, anyone to listen to me because I was mistreated. I went to this chapel and I sit in the bench that was like this, a bench here and a bench here, and the image of Holy Mary carrying his son, Jesus Christ, with an old Bible almost dismantled in pieces that almost every day I went through and read a page. And I start to asking in my mind, with all my weakness, with all my fails, somebody help me. I don't know where to go. Then I start to hear a voice that spoke to me. What I'm saying, I'm not taking this from my mind. If you are a true believer, you know what I'm saying. Even if I don't abide by your laws, even if I don't abide by your cause, even if I don't abide by any kinds of manipulation that you had made to maintain the control, I, in this day, spoke to God. No, let me make this right. He spoke to me when I was truly scared, asking what would be the course of my life, what, how I'm gonna wait until see my mom again, how much I'm gonna wait to be out of here. And everything I heard him say at the first moment was, "Son, be calm. I'm here with you." And I closed my eyes and started crying because I never had the capacity to understand this. And he explained to me a lot. He comforted me. And I don't even say a word. He talked to me every step that I needed to say to regain my consciousness. And this truly happened. You wanna know what happened after? I was scolded by the clinic staff because I was too late laying on the bench of the chapel. I was lying down because I was broken inside, and I was scolded. I put in the area that they judge as punishment, and they even talked to me, "What are you doing here?" I guess our Almighty God never would question this. So this is not a question about what you believe, what the means are necessary to you believing something. God attributes that the ones that are just, the ones that follow his steps, and the ones that spread his message, like I'm doing today. Sorry for the tears, but I cannot tell this story without crying because it was important to me.